Welcome back to Daddy's Weekend with your man Jossie X. Beautiful day here in the Sunshine State. It's a little warm, to be honest with you. But today we're gonna talk about for every action there's a reaction with your child, with the things that you choose to do. The other day I saw in the news that actually was yesterday that a little girl died in California. She actually fell out the back of an SUV while they were on the highway. Now, this is just pure neglect. She's 8 years old. You have a broken window in the SUV, and she's in the back playing where the window is open. The back is open. And you have two grown adults, male and female, that allow this child to do this. And this is why I say we have to protect our children. We have to do the right thing. The right thing was to have this child in the car seat or in a seat belt while you were traveling, especially if you knew that your vehicle was unsafe for her to be back there. Now, I grew up in the West Indies. We used to get in pickup trucks and, go to the beach and stuff like that when we were kids. But we weren't going fast. We were on no major highways. And we were taught to sit down while we're in the back of the pickup truck. And most of the times we're in the back of the pickup truck, it's probably an older child back there with us to make sure, we're not doing anything. But we had to sit down because we were well-mannered. We were well-mannered and taught well. So to see something like that happen it's to me it's just nuts. It's just nuts. And especially in this day and age where there's so much emphasis on road safety and having your children in car seat. Fellas, this is a prime example of being responsible. Ladies, it is a prime example of being responsible for your child. That is pure neglect. For the mom to get out of the vehicle, and when the police are there, she's visually upset, really upset, which by no means she should be upset. But who she should be upset at? Herself. Because she allowed this to happen. She neglected her child. Oh man, it's just I can't even imagine the hurt that she's gonna have to live with, probably in jail with him, because they both got arrested. It just doesn't make any sense. There goes that raccoon again. Yo, this raccoon is like on it every time I come here. Now this nigga's really, really like coming towards me. So, yo, nah. No, I'm serious. Check this out. Nah. The disruptions in the vlog are crazy. Raccoon. At least there ain't no kids with the raccoon, just by himself. But again, we have to protect our children, man. We have to really protect them. I'm going to try and start to do a lot more interviews with people. It's been kind of rough because the demographics that I'm in, there are not a lot of people here. This is pretty much a retirement type area I live in, so there are not a lot of people in here. I can speak to older people, but the kids are big and grown. I want to talk to young people. I want to know what, like, the craziest things that your child mother ever did to you, or what's the craziest thing you have done, and you learn from it. It's just not to be humorous, but there's humor in tragedy. There's humor in tragedy. And separating with your thing is a tragedy, man. because we go in this, most of us go in with an intention of love and being with someone, and it doesn't work out that way. But like, I could tell you, one of the craziest things that ever happened to me was when I separated from my son's mom. Or, we went about her ways, and we went to court. She came to court with no lawyer, like 3 times throughout the case. Tell him come back with a lawyer. She kept on lying, said she had a lawyer. She didn't have no lawyer. Anyway, we finally get to court. Judge's like, yo, do you have your lawyer? She's like, no, I don't have a lawyer. After all that, right? So she goes, I'm gonna defend myself. So judge goes, first of all, do we have a paternity test? Do we have a thing that says that he is the father? And they go, no. And he's like, well, we got to establish paternity before we can proceed. So I said to my lawyer, I'm like, yo, what if I just say I'm not going to take it and I'm not going to thing? He goes, well, she has to pay for it. He said, you don't have to worry about that. He said, if you say you're not the father right now, then you have no parental rights to your son. And I said, well, I don't need a judge or anybody to say he's my son. That's my son. I know it. And even if he ain't my son, he been for my son for 10 years and I'm not giving him up. I'm going to take care of him. But anyway, the judge tells her, yo, you got to establish paternity and you have to pay for it. And then she goes, he's not the father. And the judge was like, what? She goes, oh, he's not the father of my child. And the judge goes, well, why are you here? And the judge goes to my lawyer, is he the father of the child? And the lawyer goes, him a second, whispers to me, blah, blah, blah. He's like, if you say no, if I say no, you're not going to have any parental rights. So I go, I'm the father. And then she goes, ma'am, why is this man claiming to be the father of your child and you're saying he's not the father of your child? And then like a couple minutes later, she's like, he's the father. He said, excuse me? He's like, he's the father. And he goes, well, why are you doing this? So that was one of the craziest things that ever happened to me with my oldest son, mom. But that all stems from anger and trying to just, I don't even know, just get at me, man. Don't look at tit for tat. Don't try and get back at her. Don't try and get back of him. Do what's in the best interest of your child. That's basically it. Just do what's in the best interest of your child. There's no reason to lie. There's no reason to harbor bad feelings with each other. I'm looking out for that raccoon. Just do the right thing. And with maturity, sometimes it's just age. You get a certain age, you get more mature, and then some people, they never change. They just continue to be that same person. You want to evolve. You want to evolve in your life all the time. You want to get better and better. If you used to do something when you were younger and it's not right, you want to change that and you want to get to be a better person. I'm brutally honest, and I think maybe being straightforward and honest, people take it the wrong way. But it's the best thing, man. Just be honest. Be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. That's serious. When you start lying to yourself, it's a problem. Young men, be careful what you do. Be careful where you put that D. You're not going to want to deal with these kids if it's not someone that you really love. You're going to love your child, but it's going to be such a harsh life to have that child and not have the mom there to have a cohesive relationship, and stop being angry. Stop being angry. Start to think. Learn how to better yourself by reading self-help books. Speak to an OG. Speak to an Abba. You don't know what an Abba is, eh? if I got it right, an Abba is the library of an African village, and the oldest person there, they choose, and usually a female, to be the Abba. Go speak to the Abba, man. Go speak to an OG. Someone that had experience in these things, man. Your life will be better. You know, you need to have fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun when you're young, but you have to be careful, you know. You need variety in your life, you know. There's going to be a difference between real love, familiarity. That means you're just familiar with this chick and you know, used to being around, and you don't know if you're really in love with her. And then we have infatuation. You know, when you meet someone, there's two people you meet. You meet the representative, and the representative is the best person when you first meet somebody. And then after a while you meet the real person. And when you meet the real person, you might not like them. You know, I do my best to present myself as myself. Not even a representative of myself, but my actual self. And sometimes people take parts of you, which this can happen, there are parts of you that they didn't see yet, because you're getting to learn about who this person is that you're with. And they don't give it enough time to learn about that person. And then this is when all the drama comes in. Oh, I didn't know. You didn't give it time to know. Love. You hear that? Love. Love is about time. Time to understand. Time to learn. People think that you are going to have real love. That's infatuation. It could be love, but most of the times it's infatuation. And then you grow to love the person for who they are, all of them. Whether they fart, whether they love to sneeze a lot, you learn the people, you know. And I think that's the biggest thing with relationships, man. People don't give time to learn each other. They want everything instant coffee, instant gratification, instant pictures, everything instant, you know. And it's not that way, man. You gotta take time, man. Anyway, I'm out. It was supposed to be a short thing. I started rambling because I'm passionate about this. I am going to bring you more content. I promise. I have to interview people. But for right now, enjoy my Pum Pum Shorts. Enjoy some of my videos. I know my videos, again, like I said, they're not the most exciting thing. It's, you know, more serious issues that I speak about, because I don't want to see my son go through what I went through. I don't want to see your son, your daughter go through what I went through. But it's continuing to happen, and we have to understand what is the root cause and find a solution. I am trying to find the solution to make our next generation more responsible parents. Love you. Peace. There goes that raccoon again. Yo, this raccoon is like on it every time I come here. Now this nigga's really like coming towards me. So, yo, nah, I'm serious. Check this out. No, I'm not joking.
Had to fight, misbehave. Had to find a way to change. Had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream. I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place. See, cause everybody wanna tell you bad things. What could go wrong? What fame brings, but success is a finicky thing. If you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
I don't even know what to say. long as he don't come mess with me, everything is good. Now I'm gonna have to cut my video to go back to what I was saying. Unbelievable. The disruptions in the vlog are crazy. Raccoon. At least there ain't no kids with the raccoon. Just